Yo, what is going on, everybody? Wolf back with another build guide. Today's a special one for some of you out there. The Mercury Star Runner from Star Citizen. Now, for those of you who were able to crack my riddles from last week, well done. Now, I'm going to preface this with I've never actually played Star Citizen, but while I was searching for new designs, I really fell in love with this build. It just screamed like the perfect smuggler ship. Now, let's get into it. I'm starting this one off again with everything split up into sections. If you prefer this way or the old way, you'll have to let me know down in the comments. I'm kind of experimenting with both of them. I think this one is a little easier and time-saving, but the other one was a little bit more detailed. For this one, I tried to stick to as close to the original design as I could. However, the original design has a very massive cargo hold that is large enough to hold vehicles. And, unfortunately, we don't have those in Starfield. Hopefully one day we'll get those, though. Really holding out hope for those. Now, the debate on the glitching parts is still kind of on the fence here. Some people hate it, some people don't. I tried to limit as much as I could here, but I still needed to do it to kind of get the same shape for the engine parts, as well as the base. Still has a lot of glitched pieces, just so that it stays nice and smooth, and I tried to capture the same kind of shapes that the original design had. Now, looking back at this recording, I probably didn't go about this the right way. I tried to separate out all of the glitched pieces and make it easier to assemble the bottom and then come back to those parts. So it may be a little confusing when reassembling this. So if you're struggling, I do apologize. You can just ask me a question or drop a comment, and I will try to explain it the best I can. Now for this build, the reactor grav drive combo kind of worked out in its favor. If looking back at the original design, you can see that the engine parts and the tubing and wiring and stuff is actually all kind of exposed on the back top there. So I thought it made sense to leave it open. I thought it looked really nice. I'm going to use this moment while I'm struggling in the background with the camera angles for a quick PSA. I truly appreciate all the support that this channel has gotten over the past few weeks. It really means a lot to me. I've been having a lot of fun coming up with these builds for you guys. But according to YouTube data, only 1.5% of you guys watching are actually subscribed. 1.5. So if you guys could help me out, drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, as well as the bell next to it. It would really help me out and it really helps out the channel. Now, one of the reasons why this makes this ship the perfect smuggler's ship is because we got extra shielded cargo. A little over 1,500 cargo space. And I'm not sure you caught it, but on the very top, next to the turret, was a jammer. So that makes it even easier to sneak stuff in and out of New Atlantis. Out of the entire build, this is by far the hardest part, or was the hardest part to figure out. To get the nice gradient underneath the cockpit. So I figured first you have to put the weapons on, then the landing gear, and from there you can work in the other pieces using the snap glitching. Now that you got that out of the way, from here it's just putting on the weapons. Again, I like to hide the Hellfire autocannons on the sides. I definitely try to stay close to the original design with the turrets on top and on the bottom. I took some liberties and added a little extra guns there for some extra firepower. And then lasers, obviously dual mounted underneath the cockpit to finish off the look. At the end of these videos, I've been trying to get a rough estimate on how many credits to save for by just, deleting the entire thing. But now that I'm building at the outpost, the sale numbers are definitely not correct because 86,000 is a little cheap for this build, especially because I went all out and got the most expensive shield and the highest level reactor and grav drive that I could possibly get. Now for a quick tour of the inside. I definitely tried to stay true to the design. Like I said before, the original has a very massive cargo space that's meant for a vehicle, but in Starfield we don't have those, so I put the 2x3 cargo space down here next to the 3x1 living space. I like this one. I've put it in a couple of my builds now. It's got a good balance between seating, bed, aesthetic design. There is one ladder again, and this one again is optional. You don't really have to stick this up here, but I've added the armory because again in the original design there was talk of lots of weapon racks and places to keep all your gear. And in my opinion, the Deimos weapon area is the best because of this cool lighting cabinet in the back with the LEDs and the cage. Outstanding. And you guys will like this one. No interior glitching, so there's no immersion break. And that will wrap things up on another Starfield build guide. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, like I said earlier, really helps out the channel if you guys drop a like, hit that subscribe button. But I'll catch y'all on the next one. Wolf, out!